Putin is collapsing. Russian TV experts condemn the Ukraine war, propaganda apparatus is paralyzed. Most recently, former KGB agent Yakov Kedmi criticized Russia's war in an interview with state television. So if you don't go to the cities, you're not going anywhere. No cities were taken. This made the Russian soldiers lose a lot of morale when fighting. The more the fighting goes on for many days, the more damage Russia will receive, especially when it has to receive more punishment from the West. This has caused many rifts within Putin's government. Let's wait until they find out how many Russian soldiers actually died. That would expose the lies that Putin has told. NGA TV pundits have criticized Vladimir Putin's campaign in Ukraine, exposing a propaganda loophole. What's the strategic plan? Besiege the walls of Jerusalem, blow the trumpet until it's a legend. Did it all just begin to convince Zelensky to accept Crimea? The 75-year-old was speaking on an internet talk show sponsored by Russian TV personality Vladimir Solovyov. "Your pessimism is making me extremely unhappy," said Mr. Solovyov, whose beautiful villa on Lake Como has just been taken back by the EU. So Zelensky recognized Crimea by burying 500 soldiers? No sanctions against Russia will be lifted. What's happening? So what? And even if Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky agrees to recognize Russia's government in Crimea, the move is unlikely to get parliamentary approval. The rising death toll and the humanitarian crisis in Ukraine have brought back memories of the Soviet war in Afghanistan. Ukraine claimed 12,000 Russian casualties while the Kremlin confirmed 500. Neither side said how many Ukrainians were killed. Do we need to move into another Afghanistan, but worse? Semyon Bagdasarov asked on the state-run Russia 1. The UN says 1,500 civilians have been killed or injured, while Ukrainian officials say the toll is significantly higher. Karen Shakhnazarov, another state television pundit, echoed Mr. Bagdasarov's comments on one of the country's two leading networks. "I can't see cities like Kiev capture," he commented. "I cannot imagine. To dominate Ukraine, we need 1.5 million soldiers. Our military activities must come to an end." Russian public opinion is changing. People are starting to imagine themselves in their place when the influx of refugees shocks them. It affects them. He argued that Moscow was deceived into believing that the Ukrainians would submit to or welcome the Russian liberators. Some say the sanctions will continue. Yes, they will, but ending an active military operation is very important in my opinion. Putin's claim that the conflict is a special military operation is contradictory. They follow a Kremlin crackdown on foreign and domestic news organizations alongside Russian journalists. Shakhnazarov commented, "We did not receive a warm reception from the Ukrainians. Except for the nationalists, the Ukrainians are ready to fight." Even within the Russian government, there is a violent shaking of the position on the military campaign that President Putin is carrying out. These could be the beginnings of the collapse of a newly formed Putin empire.